to obviously the first of our midweek games coming up. So Derby County away.
Yeah, I think they haven't had the best of starts. Like, they're sitting down the sort of bottom end of the league. Saying that, like, you've already touched on the fact you quite rate Eustace as a manager. I think
I do, and I also think when you look at their results they have had, and I think maybe it's deceptive where they are. They obviously had Ipswich away.
Yeah.
Recently, they beat West Brom away, lost at home to Preston, but Preston are having a really strong start to the season, and then a Wrexham 1-1 draw away, which really, it's not the easiest game in the world, and we all know the racecourse is the circus that Nathan Jones likes to describe it. But yeah, so I think maybe it's going to be a tougher game than what it looks on paper and their position in the table.
Yeah.
Got some dangerous players. Obviously, Colton Morris up top, I think, is one we've got to be very wary of.
Brereton.
They've got the other striker, I can't remember his name, but they paid quite big money for the American guy up top.
I mean, they are a decent side, and also it's an away game, and it's a midweek. It's one of those. It's like, you've got to be on your game to beat them, especially at Pride Park. I think, it's going to be an interesting game, and I think we've coming off the back of 2 wins on the spin, which we're obviously delighted with. Is, can we build on that? And if we can, then we start really pushing up that table.
Yeah, I mean, one more win and we could be up in the top 2.
I know,
which is quite a great organisation. But I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think momentum is something that is so key and so important. We saw last season, a big part of our season from kind of December, January onwards was sheer momentum. Look, I don't suspect that will be the same way this year, but early on, if we can get that gap between us and, realistically, which I think most Charlton fans will probably still say is our main goal of avoiding relegation, and I'd love to say that we are having a conversation where that is more pushing towards mid-table, or what would be incredible of kind of more towards kind of the top end of that mid-table playoffs. But at this stage, the more we can start to kind of move,
it's building those foundations, isn't it? And having that sort of solid start will really give us that opportunity to not have a huge high pressure on some of these bigger games. It will give us a bit of freedom to sort of play the way we want to play, without the fans getting on our back. If we had started with 3, 4, 5 losses, then we would already be sort of talking about how we're worried and all that stuff. So it's a great start, and I think Derby away is a very interesting game.